We should be live. Yeah. I'm just was waiting for some people to get in. I'm gonna adjust these pistons, just see if it changes anything. Should probably actually slow down the speed by a little bit as well. Might just be going too quick. Oops. Oh, that's something I didn't realise. Oh, that is something I did not realise. Did I just set up both of these to 4? Yeah, I did. We nearly have something that works. Yeah, let's just wait for a few people to get in then. Let's see if we can figure out this issue. I don't know why this guy likes to spin at 1,000,000 miles. Actually, I've never checked. There's 45 bearings on this. Damn. I think we just gotta adjust the valve gear then on it. Oh, it didn't even have a valve gear in it. Damn, that changes a lot. I forgot I took it out. Oh. Maybe we want this to go down further. Look, we can still push this guy down. It's 1 on 5. What is going on? Oh, I lifted them up. Oops. As you see, just how much lower that bar go. If you actually see, it does adjust these two, and it makes the one side actually go before the other, and it swaps some things out, so you know. Let's just see though. I don't know why it throws itself out of the Johnson bar. This bit here. This painting is like a grey colour. I don't understand why it's doing that. Does it need more? I can always add more if necessary. If I can remember where they are. There they are. I'm just gonna... Oh, you can't place them on top of each other. Ooh. No, that's not gonna work. It really does try to work. That's just get them tugged outwards from there. Okay. So once you get this bit here working, I'll be able to get the rest of the train working. Because I can hold W and it will push the trains. If I could go and then click W, we might be able to get. Let's bring this back to 4. Let's see if that fixes anything. Oh, that wasn't even on 5. Oops. That was the bottom one, right? Yep. Look. It can't find its way into the valve. The valve can't find its way into the piston. Yeah, look at it. It pulls out. The Johnson bar gets thrown out. We just need it to be sturdy and stable. So let's get the other locomotive for this one. And we'll have a look at some settings on this, which we can use. There we go. Oh, the entire thing just flops down. It's probably the bearings there. Yeah. I mean, it's got a lot of thrusters to go if it needs. Okay, so all the. So I could. If I bring this here. That's correct. So them two are correct. Check the bearing. Bearings are correct. But it's got it on all 3 axles. I only have it on 2 of them. But look, it rotates the wheels in such a way where it just works. I don't understand where I have gone wrong here. I get the vibe there's a vital part that I'm missing on. Pulls all that down, pulls the Johnson bar back. These two sides are identical. Am I right? I wonder if it's an issue of it not having enough weight on the entire train itself. And because it's not got the weight, it can't give it momentum. So how did that happen? How would it throw the valve out of the actual thing itself? That's just madness to me. if I check on this valve here, that valve is, I think, are they in the same place? I don't know. So the thing is, in this doesn't, it's the same with this, so if this hasn't got any load on it, it will just freak out. Look. No, it doesn't. What? Yeah, look, until like it did freak out, and it popped to out of the Johnson bar. That's madness. But so look, when this guy's on the tracks, I'll put it on the track over here, so it's away from that one. Oh, already. Look, I can click go, and it's all very slow because of the weight it has on it, and it takes it a second to get going. And I'm wondering if that's our issue. If all the mechanism and everything is alright, but the train itself just doesn't have the power. It doesn't have, until it has too much power for its weight. So I want to try that. I'm going to put this here. So I'm pretty sure I've got everything that needs to be right. So if I say we build up the train and see what happens. Oh. Yep. So we need to have a pair of front trucks up here somewhere. Like directly underneath this guy, and then we need some weight at the back. I don't know if we put a I don't know if we should put a, what are they called now? No, it's not called a caboose. It's a tender, that's the one. Don't know, do we put a tender on it, guys? And now the big question is, do I do this with these guys to the front wheels as well? I mean, it might be fine. If it isn't, then I'll change it, but it might not need to be changed because the two wheels seem like they have enough power anyway to change the wheel position against each other. And it sets the two wheels exactly 90 degrees apart, which is nice. So that when these wheels change their position, the entire valves move out and everything to where they theoretically should be. Actually, because this is a 0, I'm gonna get rid of this because this would just hop upwards a big step, and that's where the cab would be. If I take this off the left now, look, that goes all in, it pushes this inwards, which pushes the valve in, it pushes this side outwards, because this one has gone backwards, and it pulls the valve out. So technically the mechanics are right for this. I've just done something wrong somewhere, and I can't figure it out, unless I haven't done anything wrong, but the chances of that are highly unlikely. Actually, the way I can test this is just by getting some concrete through it. You know, I've got modded parts, so I'll just use an ultra heavy block. And we'll just pile a load of weight onto the front here. And then we'll see if it has a chance at chugging. As you can see, that's a lot of ultra heavy block. Now I don't properly have these set up yet. Which I could probably just put it on normal ground and just get rid of these real quick, because they're not needed yet. Okay, so that switch. Is the sensor just losing its, like, is the sensor stop seeing it? Yes. So that means our valve train is not correct, because it can't push it enough. It can't push it enough for this side to see, or for this side to turn, and then this one to see. So look, this one pushes in as that one pulls out. But then when this is on the left, before it all goes to its center peak places, they oh, they're not in the same place. What? Like that. So the valve is in line with that there. Oh, I've built a lot of this completely different, and it misaligned things so much. I just need to add a block to that, add a block to that, take a block off that then. Because they are in line, aren't they? No, the pistons aren't in line. No, ooh, this changes a lot of stuff then. It's only going to be one piston pushing though, isn't it? Okay, let's just fix this guy then. Okay, never mind, let's just put this guy on the left. Everything lines up. There we go. I wonder how this changes things now. It's trying to go. I think if we add a block onto the valves to make it so that it takes so the valve has to go a block further before it can deactivate. I think it will make it work, because it's pushing for that, pistons are pushing for that extra block. They. So both sides are fully extended. So now what happens if we retract them? So we need to. Okay, that's interesting there actually. So, oh, that really changes things. So that's too far now. So if I just get rid of that, so then because they don't have a full thing. Nope, that's Johnson bars. Right there. Let's just place it on a seat up here. Yeah, we put some weight onto it and it... Okay, so we have to time this then to make it work. But we can fix that with the valve train. I think the Johnson bar on that side popped out. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, I think it's... I honestly think it's a valve train issue. Of it not picking up the valve at the right points. So I'm going to add a... You know, it's not turning the valves off at the right point. So I'm going to add a T there. Instead of the other one. Yeah. The other one. Okay. Maybe. Just maybe. We still get that same issue. And the Johnston bar isn't really playing much. Because unless if I raise it, it will change the direction. And it just has to be up instead. Oh my god, that worked. No way that just worked. If I raise the let me raise the Johnston bar. I'm pretty sure that just worked perfectly. Come on. Okay, so Johnston bar is up, so that means that we're in reverse. And look, it tries to push off, Nope, nothing. Let's try again. Oh, the Johnston bar's out. No wonder it won't go anywhere, because the valve won't change. All it needs to do is turn off at the right point. I don't know. I also don't see how that's going up when it's gravity wants to pull it down. Let's just raise the Johnson bar. And then it made a chug. I don't know how it worked that one time, and that's not working at all. Okay. It's definitely a timing issue. So I'm gonna have that like that instead on both sides. Actually, I probably should put a little cap over this. Oh, why is this side sticking out more? Is that just a position? I'm guessing that's just. Let's see, is this meant to be in its power stroke? For reverse, yes, but not for drive. So if I flip that, and I flip that, does it stay in a load? Yes. And it's now in its power stroke. And this is. It's also in, and it's not in its power stroke. It wants to work, though. You see, it wants to work. You see, it gets down like that. No, that is out, and that side is in. See, we need this one side here to push, but it's not pushing because it's out of its stroke. So if I just add that to increase the stroke length on that side. See, look, that's out. That needs to go. Look, that goes in now, and it pulls it, and then it pushes it, and then it pulls it, and we get the timing on this right, and we have a functioning train. I see, I went too quick there. That shouldn't be in its power stroke when it's up, but that's very clearly in the power stroke, and this side isn't in ash. Oh, the Johnson bar's out on the side, that's why. See? So now it's saying this should be in its power stroke, which it should. This should not be in its power stroke, but it still technically is. So if I just get rid of them two, I could have made the valve train work. Nope. Okay. Come. Pushes. It wants to do it. It wants to get past that point, but it can't because those pistons aren't activating. So what if I make it so it activates sooner? So the bar has to move less for it to work. All I know is we know the linkage works now. We know if it's once the timing has been set up on it, it will work. But we need to figure out the timing on it. That's the only issue. Once we get the timing done, we can finish off the build. You ready? So click, nope, click, go. It was there. Push. Gets to that point there where it's probably still on. Yeah. Okay. I think I know the issue. Change that from a full block to a small little curve pipe. Like that. Is that by any chance seeing that? No, okay, that is seeing the pipe. Let's do the same on this side. Seeing the pipe. Okay, so when we turn the switch on, everything's gonna move. Well, try to move anyway. Let's just raise the Johnson bar. Well, how did that just reverse like it was? It just went, yeah, let's just do that. Let's just work in reverse but not drive. What if I now lower the Johnson bar? Oh no, I've just reversed it. Let's just sing. Just sing. One second, guys. There we go. That should be fine. Okay. Okay. You think? Come on. Please work. Let's just see if it will work if we raise the Johnson bar then. It works so well in reverse. Like, so well in reverse. I lower the Johnson bar. It wants to go. It really does want to go. I get the vibe that this thing, as soon as we get the timing right on it, so then it will drive forwards and backwards, we'll have an insanely good working locomotive. Look, it doesn't want to go at all. Well, I mean, it tries to go, but then it just can't. And then we raise up this bar, and it just goes. So why does it not like the Johnson bar in a lower position? Is it too low? What if I raise it up a little bit for it to go forwards? It's like, I'm gonna have it so it's set position. Oh, that's a little bit off. Okay, even though it's higher in the thing now, it still won't go. What if you raise it all the way up? Oh, you see, as soon as it's out of the Johnson bar, it pulls the valve straight out on both sides. When the valve is out, everything is dead. So let's get in, let's raise the Johnson bar. And go. Why did the Johnson bar just pop straight out then though? What? I might just add an extra one to the Johnson bar just to see if it changes anything. It probably won't because it would need to be changed the other way. What if I add a thruster to like help it get going? Well, I reckon if it has had the momentum already going for it, it might have a chance. And if that's the case, we can change some things to make it work. The thrusters can't even overpower the pistons. They lock that hard. I wonder if it will overpower the pistons in reverse. It's not even got a chance. I wonder if when the Johnson bar is out, but it's the valves are out, so the one valve is out anyway. We are so incredibly close, I think, to making this work. I reckon we're like... Oh, I might have figured it out. Oh, I might have just figured it out. Just hear me out here. Just hear me out. If it's on the pivot point, it can't change its direction if it's on the pivot point, can it? But if it's lower than the pivot point, then it might work. Because when it's higher than the pivot point, it works. It is now one block, yes? Yeah. Okay. Let's just see what changes that makes. Oh yes. Oh yes. That is amazing. Oh, that just went. That was so elegant. Still going on the one side. Well, it was. But all I wonder is, why is it popping out of the Johnson bar now? Why is it phasing through it? Let me change this to like just normal blocks, and we'll see if it still glitches through. I don't even care what anyone said. That was incredible, though. No, don't need to move the Johnston bar. That's not the track. That's not off the track even. We don't want to be on the track yet, because we've not made it to go on the track yet properly. Okay, it still popped out. That one side is like, you can do it. And then let's just see if reverse still works as well, because it's technically closer to the same point as the reverse. Because look, now it's a lot closer to the reverse instead of the other one, so it might not go as easy in reverse. It still goes in reverse. Drop the bar. We've built a working mechanical train. Hello, Mika. We just need to put some roller wheels now on this, and it'll be ready for the track technically. So let's do that. Lined up on the track like that. I just need something small and cylindrical. Like, you know, a small tire will work, won't it? Like that. Ah, you're not gonna fit two though. It's gotta be smaller. Yeah, I'll just use the roller pins actually. They will work, won't they? If I just like get these and have them. Actually, no, they'll be alright on the inside, aren't they? There. Yeah. Okay. So if I just have these come down by 2, actually no, we'll bring them out a bit more to the front. These should be okay rollers, and then I want to have some fancy front wheels. Don't just want normal tires. I'm pretty sure they're like massive though, aren't they? I'm pretty sure these are massive. Yeah, way too big for some front wheels. Cement tubs are also massive. I don't know. I don't just want to use these wheels because I'll be honest, they're a bit boring. What wheels do these use? Oh, they use stop signs. That's ingenious. Isn't it? And then, because they have a center point, I believe. And then these need to come out to like here. And then out like this. Because then we have these signs here. Actually, how big are they? Okay, then I'm not gonna have it directly under. I'm gonna have it a little bit more forwards and then under. They need to sit in their own little like grooves. Okay, still a bit too close. Yeah, they've got a good center on it as well. So we need obviously 4 front wheels and then a few back wheels. Actually no, we don't have any back wheels because these are the drivers. I think I know how this guy has done the signs. I need to go to mod parts and to go to MJM mod. So now I'll just search up glitch welder. Paint this with that blue. Yep. You can't place him on the face. Oh, damn it. Oh no, yeah, I know how they've done it. Actually, yeah, we want to glitch that out of existence and put like a block in there. For some reason, I got rid of my only wood block. Hello, Mika. I know you've been here for a little bit. And then we need to have that. We need to get rid of that as well. And that sign goes there like that. And then get rid of that. And they all get welded together. Yeah. You do see the wood block come through, but I mean, that's fine. Go in. No, there's nothing there to weld. Oh yeah, we can put this like right here. Don't want to paint the bearing that colour. So let's do the same thing. Oh, damn it. I broke this wheel. They flew out of nowhere. No, it's like there's something's meant to be there, but it's not. Okay, and we'll come from underneath actually for these then. You know, it's best to come out the middle, isn't it, really? But then they still fit, but it's gonna give them a tick update, block update. So we need to bring these out from like here, out from right here, and then in here like this. That there. Oh, they might be a little bit close. Let's just see how it turns out. Glitch weld them out of existence. Get rid of that guy. Glitch weld them into existence. Oh, I did it wrong. Stop signs are a pain, aren't they, to get working with the glitch welder? There we go. Where's that? There it is. It's right on the very end. Glitch them out of existence. And then let's just put some more blocks to be safe. And now let's get rid of that guy. There we go. Now whatever you do, do not mess with these at all. Don't even give them a block update. Now we just need to do the same thing on the other side. Don't want to place it in the wrong place. Then place more blocks. Goodbye. And now let's break that, so then it falls off, that structure. And now all we have is a set of front wheels, which are too wide. I'm just gonna have to have the stop signs like that, aren't I? It's just gonna have to say stop on them. Because I'm not doing all that effort again for it to fail. But we will be using a bit more of the glitch welder on this build, I think. And then obviously we need the guide wheels again on the on this, so that these don't all go crazy. These now line up with the wheels, but now we obviously need this truck to be able to pivot independently of the body, which is why we have the bearings. But now we just need to place bearings, a block in from all of these. Okay, these need to come down an extra block, which is fine. Yep, that's good. And then we probably should put some back here, but let's just test it without it first. It's a moment of truth now. It choo-choos. Oh, it really choo-choos. And there's not a single engine on this build. Oh god, it's fast as well. It's gonna outrun me to this corner. We'd rather just have to wait for a catastrophic failure, or until it derails. That's gonna have to do. Yeah, I think this goes a little bit faster. Yeah, see, catastrophic failure, now it's barely chugging along. Unfortunately, I do not know how to fix that from keep on popping out. I guess all I'm going to have to do is adjust these lengths, so there's less, and like these lengths and stuff like that, so there's less torque and stuff over it. But I mean, it runs super well actually. Let's just get rid of these thrusters because they're probably not going to be needed unless we add more power. You know, unless you add more weight even. But then pistons are super strong, so you might need it. Oh, I think that's insane though. Oh, we've lost a rod. Oh, look, the corners are banks as well. Oh, that's nice. that I'm super happy with that there. I mean, like we said in the title, let's get this thing moving, which we have done. But now we just need to make it reliable, which is easier said than done. Like, so we can get it going forwards, and then we can stop it, and then we can raise this bar, and then we can go backwards, naturally go backwards as well, not like changing any bearing directions or anything. We're literally just raising a bar and it changes the direction, which I think's wicked. And now we go forwards again until that happens, which I don't know how to fix that because that's scrap mechanic physics, unless these are just too fast and it's just making it glitch out. So if we slow the entire, let's just slow down the entire locomotive. I mean, if it came to it, we could always make the engine there. Okay. We could always add a smart engine to make it go super slow, but have the pistons have super torque on them. Like have them be really strong. Yeah, see how it's a lot slower now. And it takes a little bit longer to get going. Yep, that's incredible how that works. Okay, so it was a bit too quick for it, but still, it shows how much power this has though, considering that one side of pistons couldn't do anything and that one side was still chugging. So it was still a little bit too fast for it. But we can always fix that at the end of the day. We can fix speeds being an issue because we can always just go knock you down one, then knock you down one. We could also make it a variable speed, so different pistons have different speeds, and then have them. So you have a slow speed, like a yard speed, and then you have all this other stuff. I think it's incredible how this is just working so perfectly. Well, apart from the bits where it falls out. And we are limited to the speed of the piston. But considering that pushes and it makes all of this work. And then we can just go, let's stop. And then raise up the junction bar, and then reverse. Obviously we can't reverse if we don't have any drivers at the front, at the back even. But still, my point has been proven, and I actually think this mechanism is better than the other person's, because that one struggles to get going in reverse. But this one works perfectly going forwards and backwards. Right, so let's just see what happens if I remove all of this material here to make it a lot lighter again. Make it vanilla again. Make it vanilla scrap mechanic. Don't want to break that. Is it going to jump about everywhere, or is it going to stay put? Oh, it's speedy like that. And it's actually somehow staying put on the track. We reversed the Johnston bars and it just didn't give two craps and just carried on ghost riding itself. I accidentally raised them and it started chugging off like, no, I'm not allowing that. It's like, you want to slow me down, you can think again. And then it started moonwalking. Which is interesting, but it's cool. And it's funny that it goes that quick. That the wheels will spin in reverse, but it will carry its momentum still going forwards. I don't know if we... So we have non-blind driver and non-blind. I think we have a blind here in the middle. I think that'll be fine. Obviously, we're going to have to add some weight to this thing. Because it's a bit jumpy. But those front wheels aren't really doing much. Because of how jumpy it is. But I mean, that's when we add all the design and stuff to it. Like all the boiler and stuff. It should be fine. It's going forwards and now it's starting to try and moonwalk. Let's stop the train. Let's bring this down again. Let's allow the thing to drive forward, or unless we've pulled it out on the one side. I think it regained its speed again after it after the weight was gone, and it allowed it to glitch out and it was moving like that. Yep, there we go. We can drive in reverse now because we have that driver issue sorted. Look, half of the wheels are off and it's still driving. Look, it's got one front wheel on there, barely on, and it's still chugging. I don't even care. This is one of my favourite builds ever. That we turn mechanical linear motion into a rotational motion, which we can change the direction without having to change the way the linear motion works. That's madness to me. So I say now, we add a design, put some weight on the damn thing and see how it turns out. So first, I think I'm going to get some concrete block free and litter the inside with it, because that will give it some weight again. I'm pretty sure concrete free is like, yeah, it's just near the highest weight. And I mean, it shows how powerful those pistons are though. It's madness to me that they like just pull a load of weight. It also shows how good the this mechanism was in real life as well, actually, and how it actually worked on real locomotives and stuff like that. You know that the inside is scattered with it. Actually, I can add some more, can't I? Like this. There we go. Let's just see what happens now. Oh, Jonathan, bar down, please. Oh, it still cranks the front end up, but it's definitely a lot better. Especially when we stop now. Okay, I want to add some more weight up front here. I'm going to be careful with what I delete and what I place in again, because I want to add some switches up in the cab instead. I'm actually going to connect that to these two, and then I'm going to change the switch to change the Johnston bars as number 2. So number 1 is go, number 2 is goes into reverse. And now we have some room to put some more concrete down over the front wheels so they actually can play a purpose. And Actually, let's carry on designing up the front end then, actually, for this beast of a machine now. Okay, now we need some barrels. I think I'll use some barrels actually, because, well, tanks, because they just work in this sort of situation. So look, a medium barrel I could probably make work here by laying on top, or if I really wanted to, go large boy, you know, or do we make the curve naturally? This one uses, oh, it's nice. I like all these new parts though, actually. So look, that one is using like, which ones are they? It's not these, I don't think. I'm gonna grab, no, it's gonna be too big. So the quarter pipe things. Hey, component kit. Oh, is useful. Like, how big are these guys? Oh, they are humongous. I'm looking for a quarter. They're not big. Oh, actually, wait there. How big are these? These could be good for rollers, couldn't they? Wait there. Wait there. Let's just see what these are like as rollers. Oh, they're going to be so much better. They are going to be so much better. Oops. Oh, no, they don't even fit next to each other now. Okay, we can fix this though. Excuse me. And then we can just, now that's got a gap on it. Yeah, so this front one, it would just be in line with the axle for it, won't it? And that'll be a block away from the axle. There we go. So now that's redone, you can get these. Now they're going to keep the train so much more straight as well on the tracks. Keep it so much more aligned. Yeah, see how it just slotted into the track then? Oh, that is actually perfect, maybe. Never mind, the front needs to be a bit more inwards. So we just got to place them in the same place, just a block in, which isn't an actual real big issue. There we go. That's better. And then, actually, why don't I do this? And make this an extra layer tool. Why, if you're asking? Why not? Looks good. Am I right? Well, am I right? There we go. Yep, that looks better. Like that. Yeah, I like that. I'm happy with that. Now we need to encase these wheels like this. Oh, they are not going to be able to spin, are they? This has got to go up a block, so then it's got a room to spin. Yeah, that's not going to allow it to spin. Actually, if I just cut this front end off, I'll make it so that then it'll actually fit on the train front. So then that plough will actually fit properly. Yep. Yep. And now we can I wonder if this will fit yet. Oh, yes, it will. There we go. Oops. Okay. How big are these? Oh, they are big. Massive. Actually, no, just hear me out here. Hear me out here. Oh no, it's still going to be humongous, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's going to look terrible. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be best just to go for the tanks. But we'll fit two massive ones down here at the front of the engine. I want to make sure that isn't interfering with the valve. So I'm going to come around the valves here and make sure no interference is made, which it doesn't seem to be anymore. And now on the back of this we fit a load of these guys. Like this. And then we have the wall here. Well, a wall, not the wall. Could be the wall. Okay, it does look a bit silly, doesn't it? Let's just see if it drives still though. I've done a load of work, so let's see if it drives. Yeah, and we have the new runners on it as well now, actually. So it might drive it like even a bit better. Speeds came down a bit, which is a good thing. Because now those runners aren't gonna want those what they call now, those, the middle bar thing. It's gone from me. Yeah. Oh, no mind. It still popped out. It's definitely better than it's ever been though. Let's just go in reverse as well. Bring up them. Now the train will shoot you in reverse. It does work so well. And it's like those pistons are still moving pretty fast, considering they are considering the train speed. Oh, we just smacked into something. I think this is one of the stands I used at the very beginning for that other train. Oh, let's just see what happens if we run it like this and how we go reverse. The train jaywalks until it doesn't. What's it look like in first person? Hello there, wall. Okay, let's stop the train. Let's allow the train to want to go forwards, and then let's get it going. Oh, we smacked that other side, didn't we? Yeah. It just made a big bang sound. And then just slowed down to a stop. It's cool seeing the valve work though, how it actually pushes it in and then goes and then it pulls out and... Oh, it died again. Okay, it still won't be too fast, so if we add a tender to it, it might just add that little weight it needs to stop throwing rods. I want to see how this guy did this though, because I really like this barrel design. Oh, he's done a lot of glitch welding, hasn't he? It's them guys glitch welded with... He's got them? Where are they? Oh no, they're in there. His mechanism is a lot more compact than mine, isn't it? The thing is, what I can always do, if it's this bar, I can always change the pivot to be down, like move the pivot bar out and then up, and which will give me more room. And then this, I can do the same. So let's do that, and then we can really get some cool aesthetics going along. So let's just get rid of all these barrels. There we go. And now let's okay, this one here I can just chop it here. It'll give me an extra block clearance. Not a lot, don't get me wrong, but it should be enough. And the two sides will run identically, even though they've got different lengths here, because it's still connected to the body in the same way. And then you can actually just do this instead. Did we weld that side? Yep. And this bar, I'm going to just get rid of them like that. Oh, I had to get rid of the wheel, didn't I? Okay, it could have been worse. It could have been the middle wheel, which it wasn't. So yeah, that I'm happy for. Because it's not rocket science to weld a new one on. So we just get this, place that on, get a corner, bang, boom, done. So now this train actually probably still would drive because the bar's just gonna flop down instead of being pushed down, and the train probably will still move until that happens. I think because of the lack of load, it just went for it and absolutely just died. Yeah, the lack of load is just killing it. How low can I bring this in? I can bring it as low as that there. Okay. So we need a glitch welder. And then we need a big is it that and that? There we go, and then we can glitch weld these out of existence. Well, I do put the glitch welder. You just put it up the front, right there. And now I can place that in. And then that again. And then that. There's that. And then we can put some wood going down the middle to hold it all in place. So it needs to be that tall so it doesn't show, because we don't want it to show now, do we? Shoot, I'm not going to use wood, I'm going to use concrete, because we want a lot of weight on it. Like this. And then weld it all back. So you see it at the front a bit, but you can't see it around. And then it's like, look, we just paint like these like dark menace green like that. Like that. Oh, that looks alright actually. And now I want to put a light in the front. So let's build a big cool light in the front. So we need a box for the light. We want a bigger box than that. We want big light. Are those corners going to show? Yes, they are. And if you're wondering how we're going to fix this, duck corner. Now we want some lights. Actually, let's put a duck on it. A duck is every scrap mechanic player's best friend. You might not be able to see this duck. Duck in the light. We need a duck in the light. Okay, interactive. Do we use headlights? That warehouse wall light would be cool, but not in the middle. I don't think. I say we just go for these guys. We need to paint all this now. Now we just go and get this. Oh, that poor duck, you can't see him. There we go. Let's just see what this is like at night. Oh, it's in caps lock. Whoops. Still in caps locks. There we go. I wonder when it's dark if you see the duck. You see there's something missing there? Yeah, you can see the duck. Our duck friend. Helping lead the way. I think it's time for a big smokestack coming out the top of the roof. Didn't mean to flip it then. I meant to take it off the lift like this. So that means we need to get rid of one of these guys. Ah, no. No. Duck light. We can never get. I'm cherishing this duck light forever. Forever. Duck light, you'll never be forgotten. I wonder if these. No, that's gonna be way too big for a smokestack. Actually, we can build the smokestack with duck corners. A stove. Duck corner. Because we might be able to add a way to make smoke with the scrap mechanic physics. Don't ask me how we're going to do that, but there might be a way. I mean, if this is painted black though, it might look alright. Here we go. And now if you want to make this pulsing thing, I've got to build it now. Because if I don't build it now, then it's not ever gonna be able to be put in. So Yeah, we use this toolbar. It's already got some of the stuff we're going to need in it. Oh, a piston. But if I just get this. A piston moving at rapid speed or rapid fire rate will create like a smoke thing. Actually, no, we want to put this to like 4 blocks and super quick. And now we get some logic down here. We need 3 logic gates. One needs to be an NOR gate, the other one needs to be an OR gate, and the other one needs to be an AND, which is that one there. Now that goes super quick. But now if I make that, if I make this, okay, let's hook this up to the AND gate. If I make this now hit something repetitively, you see? Actually, oh, I could do it the other way, couldn't I? So it goes upwards instead of going down and then having to go up the way scrap mechanic works. And then it hits the top and it will go ding 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 ding. There we go, look at that. Let's get the train choo-choo in. Let's put the train on the track then. Oh, we don't have, never mind. We'll test it later. And then, please work. Is it, actually, wait there, no, I want to move this switch. And move it to the cab. So it's like we're getting the steam going. And hook it up to that gate there. Okay. There we go. And now we want this guy back. Now disappear. Don't worry, Duckman. You'll be put back here, like you was always intended to be. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff in the mechanism now, like built. Oh, I'm gonna have to put this like inside, aren't I? This link bar has to go inside this guy here. So let's paint that light blue, and let's get it built. Wrong light blue. There we go. So this link bar here will come up to the body. And then it can come in. Oh, there's still a hitbox there for it, isn't there? The main hitbox on it. Well, which would be there for it anyway. It's still there, technically. Oh, we're not going to have it go up though. It's not going to work if it's this close. So right here, it's going to have to come out a block. 1. Back in. And now that's one half of the link bar done. We just need to do the other half now. But we know how to do it now, so you know, it's gonna make life a bit easier. It's 2 pipes that come out then. 2 out. And then it's also 1 out there, yep. That all checks out. Okay, they're now there. Oh, that's why, because we couldn't see this guy. Oh, there's a wall in the middle. bring that back. I'm hoping that this will work. I don't know if it will. Oh, how are we going to get to this controller? Actually, oh, we couldn't exit. That's a good port for it. I'm happy with it there. No, actually don't need to go positive 45. And then negative 90. Yep, that is all. That all checks out to me. Okay. Okay, let's see how well this works then. I mean, it does actually sort of work. You do actually get a bit of smoke coming out of the smokestack. That's wicked. Let's bring the train. Let's bring these bars up there. Look at going in reverse. Oh, there is something on the track. Oh, he just wrecked it. The train wasn't even phased. There we go. Trains came to a stop. It's got. Look, the train is really bright when it comes at you. Let's just quickly change it to day. There we go. I might have to encase the sidings a bit though, because you can actually see into the train. Are we off the lift? Yeah. I'm actually surprised at how well the link bar works. Look, it doesn't even calculate that it's inside of something. It's inside and it's amazing. You can actually see it there. And then look, we go choo choo. And then we bring the bar down. I say we just run the locomotive a little bit and just see how long until it pops out. A train like this would be sick to just have run through your world. And we could all, when the tender's on it, there'll be a load of room in there. You could always put a load of logic in. It's not came out yet. The train isn't even that slow. Especially when you compare it to some other trains. It goes into the corner and it starts banking the corner as well, which I think is so cool. You know, we're forgetting something. This is on a long corner. You really could hit this with some speed. Did the corner like it was nothing. I think we add something so it goes like whoosh, whoosh, and you get this whooshing sound from it when it. So every time the pistons fire, it goes like woof, 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 woof. A bit like a real train would. Hello controller, how are you doing today? And do you know how we can add that whooshing sound? Thrusters. . 5 thruster. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . power 0, 1 to one AND gate, to another AND gate. And because of how quick it fires, it barely lets the thruster get going. Just watch. It actually goes too quick for it to work. Oh. Okay, so it sort of works. But because of how quick it's over that valve, it barely allows it to. And does the train not seem faster in reverse and drive? We are really chugging along. Right, the front bogie is doing what it wants. You see, it's working phenomenally. It's insane to me that we've managed to make this work. And we figured out what the issue was, and why it wouldn't fire properly, and why it tried to go but it couldn't go. So we are literally in optimal power as well. I don't think we can optimize this mechanism anymore. Right, let's bring the train to a stop. Oh, I pressed that as well. Oops. I mean, it's one of the easiest trains to center on the track because you just center the two inner ones and it will just center itself perfectly. So I say we finish up this build. No, they're all integrated as I expected. Okay, the big question is, do we want these pistons exposed or hidden? I think it's going to look better hidden. And then it's going to be like, it's an actual steam engine instead of a piston engine. That's technically what all it is, it's just a piston engine with a weird linkage mechanism to make it turn. But it's the best piston engine I've ever made. It's the most interesting one as well. It's mad to think that someone in the 1800s figured this out and that this works. It's just mind-boggling. It's annoying. We can't place anything under here to hide in or any of this logic or anything, because these take up so much room. Unless you know what we're doing. I just can't get rid of this one. Actually, no, I can because it'd be on the wall though. I should really put a mount, shouldn't I, for that guy, so we don't have to worry about this. Oh yeah, there's a big wall here, isn't there? Oh, there we go, now we can go here. So let's just mount this to the body. So I can now get rid of that guy. Okay, and now let's just cover all of this stuff. So let's just get rid of this middle wall. Funny, you give it a block update and it goes, oh hello, I am here. Okay, don't want to block the inner bit of the valve, because that would be bad now, wouldn't it? I just want to cover up all this logic. And make the engine look like a steam engine. Okay, let's get rid of that as well. And then that. Let's just zap this guy. Oh, this middle, no, this middle also here. Let's bring this guy back into existence. And then let's take it out of existence. And then we bring this all the way over. And then we do the same on this guy. It should be fine because of that middle wall. Is all that. And I'll just build around the middle this time because I don't want to risk it. Okay. That to me seems like the entire floor is covered. I mean, we'll find out in a second. Actually, no, we've got to build a mount for it. The thingy. Don't I? We need to build a mount for the light. Okay. Duck slide down. There we go. Oh, we don't have a middle one of them. 1 second. There, that's where it went. Let me just quickly zap this wall right here. Okay, let's just quickly store this guy into the left. Oh, it's actually almost lagging, isn't it? Oh, you know, if I just climb up on here like this, up here, there's no. Let's get rid of that too then. It could just be that floor getting in the way as well. Is that what it was? That's what it was. Okay. All fixed. Oh, no, we don't have one in the middle there. Why do they keep on disappearing? Come on, guys. Like, really? Really? Okay. It's that. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. I mean, we have that built, so let's build the side of the cabs up now. Okay, I'm gonna fill everything in first, and then cut out the windows and stuff. That's such a good view, isn't it? Okay, sorry, I'll just do it from here. Do I have another chair? No. Okay, let's get a chair real quick. Here we get that one. I'm gonna have another one placed down there next to us. Whee. And that's gonna go all the way over. Do not want one placed on the track. That is the definition of derailer. They don't have any corners, do they? Yeah, no. Oh, damn it. They don't have any, like, turny ones. Oh, I didn't want to put that out concrete. And now we can build something like this here. And this is where the knuckle / cupola will be for the train. Which is where the this cab is so stuffy compared to the entire train. Which is where the tender will be, which is what we're going to start working on now. But first, we just got to put this guy on the track and appreciate it working. Oh, I think we just popped a link on the one side. Yep, that was not meant to happen. I probably went too early and didn't give it a chance to get all the way down. Okay, yeah, I think I know what the issue is. I think it could be something like that. Because it's just shoving it down and into it. I mean, this train looks quite good, you know, on its own without a tender. Let's just see if this changes anything. Whoa, that one side glitched and the other side flying. What did I do which changed everything for the worse? Come on. Please work. It's glitched out on that side. No. Is there not enough weight? I guess we'll find out by adding a tender. Because these two are going to be like linked together in the same sort of as you know, if they're going to be linked, we don't want a coupling there, do we? We want a coupling on the tender instead. And then it's going to be like this, and there's going to be a gap like that, and then here's where the tender will start. Don't want a green bearing, I'm sorry, but no green bearings today. And then obviously we're going to have a bit bigger of a walking patch, you could say, in the back here. Look, it's just, we're not even using it and it's glitching. I've got an idea to fix this. Okay, right there. I think I know what our issue is, and I know how to fix that issue. I think this entire thing needs to be... how would you say it now? This guy. So you need two of these on it like that, because it's actually pulling it inwards. And I think that's just causing it to have a lower contact point, and then it's making it die. There we go. And then another one, obviously, so we actually have the linkage working. Yeah, let's carry on building this tender then. The tender could probably be a bit bigger, but you know, it will be fine. I mean, I reckon it would be fine anyway. I don't see why it wouldn't be. And obviously we're making this as heavy as we can. Because on the real railroad, that's not what we'd want. Because of this mechanism is so sensitive to speed. If we make it heavier and a slower speed, it will force it to have to chug a lot more instead of just spinning the hell out of it, and it will also make the wheels be under less load. No, it makes the wheels and all the Johnston bar and everything not glitch out as much because it's doing more chugging and less going crazy. So yep, let's just add some wheels to the tender, and then add some actually no, we want that there, don't we? Oh no, let's add some too. No, okay. Actually is what we want. And then we can have our little setup. Not green. I want to have everything I'm going to need for the wheels then. You know, do we use stop signs again, or... I think if we use stop signs, it's going to get too bouncy. So I'm just going to use some normal wheels for this. Don't want to forget bearings. And we'll have 3 wheels on it. Like this. There we go. Okay, and now we need to that's the tender wheels and trucks sorted. There we go. Well, the entire thing just fell. I'm gonna guess it landed on the track. Yeah, it's now starting to get to that size where it loses frames. How many bearings do we have now? 66 bearings. Damn. It's from all of this linkage. Well, the lag is worth it. Just see how cool it is. It's so worth it. I mean, it doesn't even give that bad of a frame drop. Never mind, we're at 24 frames instead of 120. Oh yeah, we want some duck corners. Duct corners, even. There we go, and then no, we don't want a wedge, don't we? Wedge, staircase wedge. There we go. And then this is where there'll be a load of coal. And then here in the tender, that's a lot of weight. We don't just want a big box. And then that's like our water hatch. Let's see if it can chug with that tender, because that's a pretty heavy tender. Damn it, chugs. And actually, I think it looks quite cool where you don't actually see the pistons move. So it actually looks like it's an actual, it's actually doing all the pushing through a steam system, because that guy would be on. There's actually quite a good stream of smoke there. And then we can do this. It does seem to prefer going in reverse. It's such a wide locomotive as well, so I would never be able to put this on the city map, just because of the simple fact the it wouldn't make it past the stations. It would smack straight into the station with a mechanism. And then we do this. Let's see if we can make the train moonwalk. It moonwalks. The train moonwalks. That's amazing. And then we can just bring it to a stop. That is incredible. And now let's go again. Those front wheels aren't getting any movement, but they weren't being pushed down properly. I wonder actually how much we can pull with this though. So I'm gonna go grab these I don't remember what I saved them as. There we go, 2 car tests, that'll work. Yeah, these are obviously modded. And the train obviously is not. Okay, I'm gonna put a big beam on this like this, because I don't know. Has this got a bearing in it? No, it hasn't. Okay. Okay, green will do. Let's just see how well it can pull these cars. So first we've got to obviously get them on the track at the right height. That's too low, okay. Because we don't want them floating off the track, but we don't want them in the track. Never mind, they're going to have to be in the track, making the train pop a wheelie. It just started lagging a lot. Okay. Go. Oh, it's struggling. It just needs to get a good push. I wonder what happens as soon as we like let it off. Wait. It did an entire revolution of cranks. Oh, it is so pulling it. It took it a second, but damn is it going. Oh, have we popped a... Oh, we were going though. We popped a Johnson bar, I think. But we was going like there was no tomorrow. We were pulling that thing. We were pulling it so well. So we know now that we can't hold much weight with the train. But still, this is more a thing you just have like, just chilling. Oh yeah, go to, yeah. If only scrap mechanics physics allowed for something like this Johnson bar to work properly at full speed, that would be insanity. So yeah, let's just raise the Johnson bar up. We don't know where to go. It's like push, 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 push. There we go. Okay, and now we click that. It's lowering the bar. That's wicked. Okay, off stream, I'm going to fix this and make it work properly, and then and I'm also gonna paint it up and everything, and then there'll be a video coming out on it as well, because I think this is a build that deserves a video. So if you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe button, just like it says in the top right hand side of your screen. But other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.